Hey guys, Connortoe64 here, and today this will be the in the community tab on my YouTube channel. Y'all choose this video to be the to what y'all wanted, because when I chose whatever what if videos y'all wanted, this video was the highest one of what y'all wanted, because I guess none of y'all wanted the other ones, but I guess y'all wanted me to do what if Sonic was in My Hero Academia. I guess y'all wanted me to continue that, and I was gonna do it anyways, but it's a bonus, because y'all really wanted it. So yeah, and of course, I'm thinking about doing another tab about what else y'all kind of want me to do for a video. Maybe, probably not now, but maybe later down, maybe in a couple months or something. But yeah, so guys, I do hope y'all enjoy the video.
Set. Let's finish this.
What's up guys, Connortoe64 here, and today, I know I haven't really been posting a lot of what if videos lately. I've been kind of busy, got out of high school this year, and, also trying to get a job pretty soon, so yeah, and also working on other videos, and all that. So, let's just get into it, and let's get into What If Sonic Was in My Hero Academia, Episode 20. So, basically the last thing where we left off was pretty much Eggman invading the end of the, sports festival. So, yeah. Pretty much that. So, we start a couple days after, the sports festival incident, after, it was already over and people were starting to leave and all that pretty much. We start with Izuku, heading off to, go for a jog and hang out with some of his friends, Uraraka and Ida. Well, if he can. But of course, Sonic's like, "Yo, Izuku, what you doing, man? I know it's the weekend and all, but like, you want to help me and Tails to see if we can locate some more Chaos Emotes? Oh, Sonic, sorry, but I kinda already have plans before I have to go to school, tomorrow." "Oh, really?" "Well, I asked my friends if they can hang out, but Ida, he has problems with his brother getting attacked by the hero killer." Sonic's like, "Wait a minute, a hero killer? Huh, that's interesting. So what, he just goes after heroes and just murders them? Huh, that's something." "Well, he kills it. I don't really understand it. Like, some of the heroes he kills, some of them he injures them so badly they can't even continue their career. Oh, damn. That's something. Huh. Who knows? Sonic's thinking in his head, who knows, I might go check that guy out and see what he's made of. So, if that, Ida guy, the one with the blue hair, right? Yeah. Huh. Well, if he can't go, so who else is he gonna hang out with? Oh, let me guess. You're gonna go hang out with that brunette girl, right? The one with the short hair? And the one who has that bubbly personality, huh? Izuku's like, what do you mean? She's just my friend. Yeah. Okay. I'm just messing with you, dude. Okay. Izuku's kind of a little flustered. But right before Izuku leaves out the door, Sonic's like, enjoy the dates. Izuku froze. It's like, wait, huh? Nothing. Izuku's just like, whatever. Runs off to meet Uraka into town. And of course, Amy's like, oh, Sonic. Ugh, Amy. Hi. Did I hear Izuku's going on a date? No, I'm just teasing him. He's just hanging out with that one girl who is his friend, pretty much. Oh, I want to see what happens. Come on. Sorry, Amy, I'm kind of blah. Amy just drags him along, dragging him. And right when the door slams, Inko and Cream are like, is Sonic gonna be okay? I don't know, Cream. What I do know is when Amy's determination's up, it's kind of hard to, make her back down. I learned that the hard way. Oh, yeah. Tails like, oh, where's Sonic? Cream is like, oh, well, Amy took Sonic and they're gonna follow Izuku around. Huh? Something about, Inko's like, well, my son is finally going on a date. Izuku's like, huh? Well, Tails like, wait, Izuku is going on a date? You know how he's shy being around females? Huh. That's surprising. Well, I'm gonna go try to track down Sonic because I need his help with something. Tails, leaves out the door and flies up to the roof. It's like, okay, it cannot be that hard to find a blue hedgehog, a blue and pink hedgehog, right? Tails goes, throughout the city, but with Izuku, he stands at a fountain. He's like, am I at the right place? Wait, maybe, did I mix the time up? Izuku checks his phone, and right when he looks at it, he hears a voice. Oh, hey, Deku. Oh, hey, Uraka. You ready to hang out? Oh, yeah. Well, and of course, Uraka and Izuku go through the town, chatting, of course, Izuku talking about heroes and quirks, Uraka just listening and, kind of laughing because how dorky Izuku is. And of course, at the same time, with someone in town, aka a pink girl with horns on her head, Mina, sees this and basically calls up some of the girls just to basically spy on what they think is a date. So basically, she calls up, not gonna lie, I always forget what her name is. It's the Invisible Girl. They call Froakie, or, you know, the Frog Girl. And who else? Why not? Momo and the phone jack girl. I'm sorry, I haven't really been watching My Hero Academia very much, guys, and I'm kind of forgetting some of the side characters, I guess. So let's just continue. So when all of that, of course, Izuku bought some hero merch, like some All Mights and pretty much just All Might figurines and collectibles. Of course, Uraraka, she bought some, Hero 13 merch. And they're just laughing and giggling and all that. Just having a good time. Of course, to them, they think it's just two friends hanging out. And Amy and Sonic is like, do we really have to do this, Amy? Amy looks at Sonic with fiery eyes. It's like, it's Izuku's first date. I'm not missing this. Yeah, you sound like his... Sonic's like, you sound like his mother. You sound like a mother. Jesus. What was that, Sonic? Nothing. Okay. I'm kind of scared now. Huh. Of course, Sonic's like, we've been following them for a couple of hours now, and pretty much they're just hanging out in the mall. Huh. Not gonna lie, there ain't some... Sonic's thinking, not gonna lie, there ain't a whole lot of bad stores. Huh. Sonic, speeds into a store, and he's like, where did he go? Sonic. She's like, whatever. Amy's just gonna keep on following, Izuku around with all that. Sonic goes into a gaming store, is like, whoa. Huh. This is interesting. Sonic goes into... He's looking at a lot of cool, newer games, like VR, like more advanced VR than what we have in this day and age. Of course, then he finds a room called Retro. Sonic's like, Retro, huh? Let's check it out. Sonic's looking at a lot of stuff. And of course, Sonic's like, what the? Super Mario Brothers? Wait. Super Mario Brothers? That's something. When, of course, Sonic looks on that around, just sees a lot of, Mario games. Like, not gonna lie, this is interesting. Of course, I didn't know Mario was this famous. Like, yeah, I know he's the hero of the Mushroom Kingdom and all that. I know we meet up time to time for the Olympic Games, and I know we had a bit of a rivalry in the past. I don't really want to think about it, but... Wait, if this is all of Mario's adventures... Does that mean... No way. I'm too cool for that. Of course, Sonic's looking around and sees his name on another aisle. He sees a huge sign what says Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, come on. Sonic looks through all the things and is like, whoa, this is interesting. Of course, Sonic's like, think Thank you, Tails, for this credit card. Of course, Sonic ain't really a gamer, but he wants to check out his own merchandise, his own video games. This will be interesting. Of course, Sonic just buys every single mainline Sonic game and, side games. This is cool. Of course, when Amy sees him, she sees Sonic. I know when I go shopping I get way too much, but I did not know you as the shopping type. No. Amy, did you know? In this world, they actually have video games and all kinds of other stuff about us. Not gonna lie, I'm a little curious. So, I thought of buying every single console and every single video game of me. I even bought one for Bolt Shadow. Wow. Actually, I'm kind of curious what it's about. Like, doesn't it, don't video games basically tell you the inscription on the back? I didn't check about that. Sonic looks at the Shadow the Hedgehog video game, is like, not gonna lie, this art style is kind of weird. When he looks at the back, he's like, she's like, what? Oh. Is that, wait, you can pull, in Shadow's own video game, you can be a hero or a villain? That's interesting. No, Amy, this is the events of when Black Doom kinda, came to, our planet and tried to take it over with the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, I know. Huh. Well, wait a minute. Amy's like, wait a minute. How did you buy all of this? Tails' card? Amy knocks him in the head with her hammer. Tight! Ow, that hurt. And this grabs the freaking credit card. Tails is going to kill you, you know that? Not if he doesn't find out. Well, when you were too busy, gone for hours looking at video games, Izuku and his friend already are done with their date. So I'm heading back home. I just came to find you. Oh, thanks. Of course, with Tails, he a couple of hours ago, Tails was like, well, I can't find him, so I'm just gonna go back to my lab and figure out how to do this thing what I was gonna see if Sonic can test. Tails gets back to his workshop and, just keep on building. Izuku's home and like, hey. Of course, right when Izuku walks through the door, his mom's like, oh, hey, Izuku. Hey, Mom, what's up? So, how's your date? Izuku's like, what? It wasn't a date. It was just two friends hanging out. It wasn't like that. We're just really good friends. Izuku's face is kind of going red. And Cream's like, hey, Izuku, are you getting sick? Your face is all red. I'm fine. He runs to his room. Oh my god, this is awesome. Right when Sonic and Amy walk through the door, they was like, Hey, Sonic, there you are. Sonic? Yeah, Tails. What's up? Why do you have a bunch of bags? And, oh, well, that's simple. And before Sonic can say anything, Amy's like, here you go. Wait, oh, it's my credit card? What? Tails grabs this like, I had this in my lab. Wait a minute. Tails thinks for a minute, looks at Sonic. Sonic's like, well, Tails, buddy, don't get mad. But not gonna lie, this world doesn't really have a lot to it, so I thought of probably playing some games. Sonic, you have one thing to explain about. It's easy. Sonic grabs a game and he basically shoves it into his face. Look! It's a game all about you. Huh? A game about me? There's two. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. And here's the game console for it. Game Gear games? Does seem interesting. Bob tells right before he left, he's like, you're not off the hook. But I will check these games out. Cause I need a break. So, yeah. Amy's like, huh. Well, at least you kinda got off the hook. Yeah, for now. So, yes. I'm gonna go. Sonic grabs the game systems, runs to Izuku's room, and is like, hey, kid. Yeah, Sonic. Don't just barge into someone's room. Sorry, but not sorry. And also, you want to check some games out? Sure. Of course, there's just a bunch of Sonic. Not to sound rude, but I know you care about your image and all that, and what's the word? Cocky, I guess? No, whatever the word is, but that's way too much. What do you mean? Sonic, most of all these games are about you. And also, I didn't even know they had these type of games. Yeah, turns out they're from like long time ago. Like the first ever game that came out was in 1991. Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis. Sonic, yeah. You seem way too excited to play your own games. Yeah, and I am. Okay. And of course, well, I'm heading to sleep. You can hook those up tomorrow. Sonic's like, oh, come on. I'm tired. Okay. I've been hanging out with my friend all day. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was pretty good. Yep, okay. So, was the date that good? It wasn't a date, Sonic. Oh, come on. And you're a freaking narcissist. A narcissist what? I'm joking. Wait, how am I? Sonic, you bought your own freaking merchandise. Oh, come on. It ain't that bad. What I see is not just video games. Sonic say, what are you talking about? Izuku picks up this is a statue of yourself. well, well, where are you even gonna put this? Well, I thought of, you're a big hero fan, and I'm a hero. You can have it in your room. Sonic's like, oh, Sonic, come on. Actually, that ain't a half bad idea, and you are a hero. Fine. Of course, Izuku puts the Sonic statue. And it also, guys, if y'all want to know, it's the 10th anniversary statue of Sonic. It's the one where he's like, you know, standing up and he has his hand on the, on one of the box things from the classic games, what has 10th anniversary on it. So, after that, of course, you know, like in the, like basically what would happen in canon, Izuku goes to school and, you know, they get the results back of, you know, who had the highest, and, you know, they have to pick their internships. Of course, nothing will pretty much change, so yeah. Like, of course, with Izuku, he can control more of One For All than he could in canon. Like, he doesn't really break his fingers or anything like that. Like, if I remember correctly, I think he can use like 15 or 20%, but I think it's 15%, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. And of course, with, Izuku, something will happen differently, unlike it did in canon. Of course, a lot of the stuff, like when Izuku meets Gran Torino, pretty much that would stay the same. Like, nothing pretty much will be different until the training begins. Like, the training is probably the same. Like, Gran Torino was going faster and faster throughout the room until Izuku can't really take it and getting a little ticked off. So out of nowhere, something comes out of his hands, blasting like crazy. Gran Torino gets stuck. It's like, what the? Huh? What's going on? Izuku's just, what is this? Blackish green tentacles coming out of Izuku's arms. What the? Hey, kid, calm down. And of course, this is when Izuku, well, like, throughout the training, he did get stronger. And of course, you know, he did get beaten up a whole lot. And because of that, he learned more percentage and basically got to, if I remember correctly from the anime, Izuku was in like around 20 to 25% of One For All when he unlocked Black Whip. So after doing that, I can't even talk today. Unlocking Black Whip way earlier than he would in canon, with his training with Sonic training him, All Might kinda training him, but you know, All Might's not really a good teacher, and Gran Torino training him. Because of Gran Torino training him, he unlocked it. And so, instead of working on the strength part of One For All, basically Gran Torino would try to help Izuku learn how to use Black Whip. If I gotta say, that would happen all the way until someday happens. But Izuku can't really fully control it, and he's still, like, he realized he has to focus, but anytime he does, it goes out of control just a bit. So, yeah. until Gran Torino's, come on, kid, let's get moving. Izuku's like, where are we going? Well, we've mostly been training your quirk, putting that second quirk of yours pretty much. So, we're just going to get some training. We're just gonna go on patrol, pretty much. Oh, okay. So, let's get a move on. And because of this, so let's go to what Sonic and the others have been doing. Ever since Izuku, left home for his, his trip and all that to, So with Sonic, he's mostly been lazying around playing, not gonna lie, his own games. And right now, he is on a game what he doesn't even know about or remember. That being Sonic 06. So, like, Sonic just put the game and it's like, whoa, okay, let's see what this is about. Pretty much all the events are the same. Like, everything. So, let's see what this one's about. And of course, like, he already played through Sonic 1 all the way to Shadow the Hedgehog, and he has already played Sonic Rush on the, I'm gonna say he bought a 3DS. Yeah. So yeah, he already played Sonic Rush. And he thought of playing Sonic 06. So, around, basically, after, of course, with Tails, he's been working in the lab on of course, after Tails got done done playing Tails Sky Patrol and Tails Adventure, he not gonna lie, he kind of forgot about all those things. So by mostly playing Tails Adventure, he's been getting a lot of ideas, and he's been working in the lab, going crazy. Of course, some things are exploding and all that, but with Amy and Cream, they're pretty much just hanging out, just doing their own thing. Pretty much. And of course, when everyone's doing their own thing, I don't know, they hear, like, on one part, they hear Sonic freaking yell out, screaming like a maniac in Izuku's room. Inko, Amy, and Cream are worried. They go rushing towards him. They're like, Sonic, what's going on? Sonic just Sonic just grabbing his knees, just rolling back and forth. It's terrible. Freaking out. Amy's like, Sonic, it's okay, what's wrong? He goes like, I think that might be wrong. Amy looks at the game and sees a human kissing a dead hedgehog. He's like, what the hell? Sonic? But when she looks at Sonic, she's like, her anger goes away and she's just worried. What? And of course, Sonic's just bawling his eyes out, just like, see, I don't want to. Just mumbling things like Izuku does. Just random crazy stuff, and I think he's been hanging out with Izuku way too much. Now he's starting to do the thing what Izuku does when he's muttering. Sonic, snap out of it! Amy grabs her hammer and just knocks him onto the head. Is it over? Sonic, it's a video game. Well, okay. Of course, Amy's like, me, Cream, and Inca will stay with you where you won't freak out. Well, all the other games I've played, they were accurate. I remember everything. Well, except for some of the events of Shadow's game, but that does not need to. That game was just very confusing to play. It's only been like, not gonna lie, it's only been a week. Izuku has only been gone for a whole week, and you're going crazy, you're going whiny because a human kissed you? It's not like it's real. And Sonic's like, no! First of all the events of all the games I played before, they happened and I remember all the events. Especially the events of Metal Sonic, Neo Metal Sonic. And he was like, oh yeah. Yeah, he really tried to get me to marry you at that time. And he's like, you really want to bring up old memories, Sonic? No, I'm fine. Of course, Sonic plays the final battle, the final, the final story pretty much, beats it and then gets to the end and was like, wait, Cream is like, wait, so everything what happened in this game never happened? And goes like, that's what it seems like. Amy's like, wait, does that mean does that mean that actually happened in a destroyed timeline? Sonic's like, I have no idea. No, really, I have no idea. I'm very confused as you. Well, I do know there is a continent, or there is a city called Celiana back on Mobius, or Earth, or whatever we call it. Amy, it's just Earth. Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, okay. Back in our dimension, there is a city called Soliana. Actually, I did visit it one time, and it was actually pretty fun. Yeah, the only thing I do remember of Soliana is I did visit, but just to see the Festival of the Sun, or I think that's what it's called. I don't remember a whole lot about it. But also, one thing what does confuse me is there were two of the same villain in the game. He was like, what do you mean? Okay. Basically, there was this guy named Mephiles, who, okay, in Silver's, best way I'm gonna say this, there are two stories with Mephiles in it. One is Shadow Story, one is Silver Story. In Silver Story, all the events of Silver going back in time to kill me and all that happened. But that also got me thinking, there was a Mephiles who was already in the past, but there was also there was past Mephiles who was in the scepter when it broke by Eggman, by that weird Eggman design, who kind of broke it and got, awakened. So basically there were two Mephileses. Huh. That's strange. But in the story, it seems like the future Mephiles fused with the past Iblis. Because Silver destroyed the future one, and future Mephiles went into and fused with the past Iblis. Not gonna lie, it's very confusing. And also, guys, before I get back into the story, I will make a video on both Mephileses in the future, because it's kind of, I've been thinking about it. So, yeah, let's get back to the story. Okay. So after all that, with these, Sonic's like, well, I'm taking a break. Well, it's getting dark, so I'm gonna go for a night run. See ya. Sonic runs off. And of course, by Sonic running off, but at the same time, something with Izuku and Gran Torino being on a train, something rams into the train, destroying it. Gran Torino's like, what the? Izuku's like, ain't that one of the Nomus from the USJ? Izuku's like, wait, does that mean the League of Villains are here? What's going on? Of course, Gran Torino tells Izuku to stay here when he goes, help out. But of course, Izuku doesn't, listen. And of course, what happens is, Izuku hears, Ida's, teacher yelling for him. And, of course, just like in the manga and anime, Izuku runs after to find Ida and realize Stain is always in alleyways. So, Izuku runs, finds Ida, basically have a stab room and he can't move. And Izuku, without thinking, rushes towards Stain, punching him in the face. And Stain goes back. But at the same time, right when Izuku jumps back, he grabs his phone and texted a location to someone. And then, Stain kind of stabs his phone through and all that. But of course, right when Izuku was fighting Stain, Stain's gained the upper hand. And of course, Stain, cuts Izuku, and Izuku, lands on his feet, and then he realized, what's going on? My body. I can't move. Stain's like, well, kid, you have a real heart. You are a true hero, just like All Might. But you, the brother of Ingenium, you will die this night. Going to stab Ida in the back until a gulf of ice gets Stain. And of course, just like pretty much the whole events will still happen, but with one change. Right when they're getting the upper hand, Stain breaks through and throwing them all back. And of course, Stain, right before he can get the final hit, something crashes right into him and says, "Bullseye! Is that all you got, Stabby?" What the? And of course, Stain looks up and sees, is that a blue rat? Sonic is like, did you just call? Sonic's like, oh, come on, what's with everyone calling me a freaking rat? Can you not tell I'm a hedgehog? A handsome one at that. Of course, Ida and Todoroki is like, what the heck? It looks like Sonic. How did he get here? Of course, with a small little backflash, Sonic was running through the city until he saw, a TV. Basically, Sonic explaining to Stain how he got here. By what I saw on the television, what they have in some of those stores, I ran all the way here to help out. And of course, not gonna lie, those weird creatures with their brain exposed, not gonna lie, they kind of remind me of Eggman's Badniks. You hit them in the perfect spot, and they go down. Stain's like, what the hell? Just like you. Sonic, running around, making a freaking tornado. Not really a tornado, but something similar to like a tornado around Stain, and then kicking him back. Sonic's in the air, has his hand up, and yells, Blue Typhoon! Or, that one move, what Sonic uses in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, 2-player mode, what's it called? It's like I think it's like Blue Tornado or something, or Blue Cyclone. I can't fully remember what it's called. Like, he basically yells it, and yeah, by doing that, he gets hit multiple times. And then he gets a spin dash right into the face. Really, really hard. Stain's like, gah! Blood comes out of his, And then Sonic kicks him out of the alleyway, and the heroes are like, what the? Is that the hero killer Stain? And Endeavor's like, what is going? And sees Sonic on top of Stain's like, oh yeah, alright. And basically does the pose from, at the end of Sonic, like, that one pose what he does after Sonic, crap, I'm trying to think which game it is. Sonic Rush, after when you beat a level, he does that whole victory dance. He's basically doing that. Endeavor's like, what the? Endeavor remembers that blue rodent. Until right before Endeavor could do anything, something happens. Huh? Izuku! Izuku gets grabbed by one of the Nomus with the flying quirk and whatever other quirks it has, flying away. Stain jumps off, and Sonic goes after Stain. And without them realizing it, they both save Izuku with Stain grabbing Izuku and passing out, with Sonic basically just homing and attacking the freaking monster over and over until it hits the ground and splats, and Sonic jumps, and Sonic lands on his feet. Oh yeah, that was an S rank, baby! Until he looks at Izuku and he says, well, the hero's got this. I'll see you later, Izuku. Sonic thinking in his head. I hope the hero does not hear me scream his name. Sonic runs off to go back. And of course, after that, everything would pretty much stay the same with them being in the hospital. Like, every conversation would still be the same. So, guys, of course, they would still get in trouble, and they would still have to deal with, they would have to hide the fact how 3 UA students defeated the hero killer, and the heroes couldn't even do anything, and Endeavor got the credit, and all that. So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and also this video was like, I bet you already know what's gonna be said at the beginning of this video, but if y'all, just in case y'all forgot, this video is a special because in the comments on my page, where I put what type of what if would y'all want me to do for a special, and pretty much that's what y'all wanted me to continue doing. What if Sonic was in My Hero Academia? So this is not just episode 20. This is also the special of episode 20, because a lot of y'all wanted this, and I thought of why not just make episode 20 just also the special. So I will see y'all guys in the next video. So, peace out and bye-bye.